Hi guys, it's Robin from My Alkaline Vegan Journey, and I want to kind of bring you all to the area where I'm harvesting your sea moss. And thank you guys so much for your support. We've been getting orders like crazy. Thank you all so much. Yeah, I'm here in St. Lucia. I moved here last year, and we've been diving for sea moss. And our garden is close to that little island over there. But I want to show you all, some of the stuff we harvested this morning. We've got some that we do on tarps. Not a lot, but these were cut from the reef. There's reef down there. And as a matter of fact, we've got another scientist who's coming. He actually works with the telephone network company, but they handle like 41 of the countries, the Caribbean countries. And he started this program where they're actually taking coral from the ground floor, I guess when it's really, easy to grow, and he's transplanting it to regrow the ecosystem. And I thought that was excellent. And here comes the rain. But I also want to show you all how it's done, how the moss is done on the line. And this is the green. We got a new puppy. I just got introduced today. So yeah, this is how it's done on the line. We got all different colors. Look at and it's so perfect. It's right in the sun. It got the opening, got the seawater, everything. It's like perfect, Perfect. Put your orders in today. MyAlkalineVeganJourney.com. Straight out of the water. So now it's going through its drying stage, and it'll take about 2 to 3 days for this to dry. So you all, I'm sending packages to US and Australia. Put your orders in now. MyAlkalineVeganJourney.com.
I'm not doing one stack, I'm making 10 white.
Some of you are wondering, what is sea moss? Well, sea moss is simply an edible seaweed, but this stuff is packed with nutrients, biochemical compounds that our body needs daily. 95% it provides on a daily. Sea moss has macronutrients, micronutrients, minerals, amino acids. Again, 95% of what your body needs every day is packed in sea moss. Check out all of the compounds that are included in sea moss. My Alkaline Vegan Journey is amongst very few traditional sea moss farmers. We are divers, and we have to dive to the ocean or sea's floor to harvest the sea moss directly from the naturally occurring growth on the substrate, which is rock, reef, and coral. We do it this way because the substrate and the sea moss have a symbiotic relationship in that the substrate contains all the minerals and nutrients, and the sea moss is a sponge. While attached, the sea moss is directly absorbing those nutrients. The sea moss that is currently on the market, for the most part, is that's growing on ropes. What they do is they tie sea moss to ropes and lay it on the water's surface, allowing the waves to help it to grow, because that's how sea moss grows, through the movement of the waves. This does have nutrients. because the water has nutrients, but the water also has pollution. And while sitting on the surface of the water, sea moss, being the sponge that it is, absorbs that as well. That's probably why your sea moss smells horrible. In addition, the sea moss growing on the ropes is a kitchen grade sea moss, meaning that that's something you use to thicken your stews, to emulsify, and things like that. The sea moss that is being harvested from the substrate is the medicinal grade because it has an exponential amount of nutrients because it has been attached to the substrate direct, as it has been in nature. We're considered a boutique brand because of this. We know the value of the sea moss that is growing in nature, wild, on the substrate on the ocean's floor. Carrageenan is the active, true potent biochemical compound that's found in all species of sea moss, which is red algae of class Rhodophyta. Now, carrageenan itself is a sulfated polysaccharide, which is a long chain of sugar molecules, and it's found naturally on the cell walls of the seaweed. Check out the other aspects of carrageenan, active ingredient in sea moss, and make sure you join the journey by subscribing. My Alkaline Vegan Journey. Make sure you come to the store, myalkalineveganjourney.com.